Just move my bag up to that chair next to you.
I'm less worried about the rain. I'm more worried about how strong the wind is. The wind is just going to blow the rain onto the concrete. So that's my concern.
Well, the other thing I can do.
There's nothing on this that I need, right? I can get a good start.
First time with the distance, 2 weeks, not seeing your face. But 2 weeks will go by in an instant. Yeah, 2 weeks will go by, then I'm home bound. But just as I'm in the air, I'll be waving out there to the girls just float out.
You don't know.
So that's 1 more week, but more distance. And just as I'm home.
This is a chick. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna come out from underneath the rain tent. Hello, Times Square, New York City, center of the universe, capital of planet Earth. Welcome, my name is Ben Cameron, I'm your Broadway buddy. Welcome to our third night of our Songs for Our City Concert Songwriting Challenge. You are brave, you are daring, you are the best of the best, you are rugged. You would all do well on any show starring Bear Grylls because you're here tonight and we appreciate it. We know these artists appreciate you being here. Every night this week, we are bringing together actors, writers from the theater community to perform original songs about our city, about the current moment, about the changes in our city, about the past year, etc., etc., etc. And we'll be debuting 5 completely original new tunes tonight, and you are part of that. And I have to tell you, well, no, I want to tell you how my emotions are running high and how I feel crazy because A, I don't know how any of this works anymore in front of a live audience. But it's so special to be here with you and have you here for a live experience that we've all been craving for so long. But I won't talk about that because I better hurry to beat Miss Weather here. Okay, so we've asked members of the Broadway and theater communities to write original songs inspired by the past year and the present moment. They will share their new songs in free live concerts with audience votes deciding who will perform again in the final concert on Saturday. That's right, you have power this evening. You have the power to vote. Vote for the song that most touches your heart, mind, your soul. And remember, it's not really about the competition, but somebody's got to win. So vote your heart. And you better clap and cheer for everybody here, because I know you're all here for somebody, aren't you? So clap for everybody. Hi, Caroline. How fantastic. All right, most of these performers have been part of the Broadway Buskers concert series, which will be taking place again later on in the summer, where we bring the Broadway community together and theater community to perform their original music, which is very, very cool. So look for that coming up in July. In addition to this concert series, the Times Square Alliance has a jam-packed schedule full of other tasty treats for you here in Times Square, including a concert series featuring New York City's finest jazz musicians, which is curated by Jazz at Lincoln Center, which is very, very cool. Taste of Times Square is back next week, live in person here in New York City. So come out and please support local restaurants that have been so badly damaged over the last year. So come eat in Times Square. Solstice Yoga in Times Square. Several brilliant public art projects, and the return, of course, as I mentioned, of Broadway Buskers in July. All of these events are free and open to the public and for all ages. For more information, you can always go to www.tsq.org. And you can learn all about the things the Times Square Alliance is doing. Times Square Alliance works to improve and promote the neighborhood all year round with a long-time focus on sanitation and public safety, and also produces major annual events, including the aforementioned Solstice of Times Square. I'm trying to beat the rain. Taste of Times Square New Year's Eve, as they work to ensure that the neighborhood, I like calling it a neighborhood, it's so cute that way. Like, oh, it's just darling in the neighborhood, it's Times Square. The neighborhood retains its vibrant energy as New York reopens. We're thrilled to continue to support the Broadway community. Also want to give a shout out to our sponsors at T-Mobile for their continued support of all of our programming here in Times Square. If you have another provider, shame on you, change right now and we'll give you a prize. That's not true. We have an incredible lineup of artists here who have written songs for the moment that they are debuting for the world tonight. Josh Walker is here. Yeah, that's the right response. Because this is the part where I read your body language to see what camp you're in, and then I notice how you vote and how your body language changes. So once again, Josh Walker. Wait with the homosexual set, I get it, okay. F. Michael Haynie! Strong with the heterosexual set, got it. Cheeyang and Eric Sorrels are here! Matt Wolpe is here! And Amara, Janae, Brady is here. Very excited to welcome all of them. So let's get to the business of experiencing live music again in the year 2021. Our first performer up has appeared on Broadway in the musical Sideshow. He's performed with the New York City Opera in Cosi fan tutte. He has a long-standing career at the Radio City Music Hall. He happens to be one of my very best friends. Put your hands together for our first artist, Josh Walker.
Hi everyone! I want to thank Sophie and Ben and the Times Square community for allowing me to perform for you today. I'm really excited to present a song called New York lives in me. Technical difficulties.
If there's one thing we've all become very used to, it's technical difficulties. Also, congratulations on for everybody to putting on pants tonight. Right? First time in a year? I know.
Should turn it up. Yay! Give it up for sound. New York City that never sleeps took some time for her rest, locked inside in this invisible war, putting us to the test. Now the people are gathered outside. It is safe, you don't have to hide. Come on out and see the greatest city and the beauty that it brings. Opening up to a new life, taking a new point of view. The tourists finally filling the Times Square, feel the energy in the air. My city, that's place for sure. New York lives in me. One thing that's strong about New York is its people and its diversity. So many cultures living among us, creating one harmony, helping neighbors if they need a hand. Look to others if you don't understand. Sorry. I got the rain. It was the rain.
Go back to the start of the second verse. Just go back.
Thank you. One thing that's strong about New York is its people and its diversity. So many different cultures living among us, creating one harmony, helping neighbors if they need a hand. Look to others to understand. If you get to know each other, you will see there's commonality. Opening up to a new life, taking a new point of view. The birds are singing in Central Park. The lights of Broadway now shine in the dark. My city, one thing's for sure. New York lives in me. Out in the harbor you will see Her Majesty Lady Liberty. She is a beacon that welcomes us all home. In this pandemic we have found not everyone's on solid ground. Our huddled masses yearning to break free, break free. Opening up to a new life, taking a new point of view. In this land of opportunity, you can move here and pursue your dreams. My city, New York lives in me. Thank you.
Josh Walker. That's what we call an anthem. I'm gonna let Josh just vacate the stage quickly for our friends who are out there in the rain. We'll move forward right away. This gentleman has appeared as Olaf in Frozen. Yes, he was also in Holla If You Hear Me and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. He's fantastic. He is F. Michael Haynie.
Weather reporter that's stuck in the middle of a storm. Yeah, now with the Can you give us a weather update?
The winds are coming from the northwest at about 73 miles per hour. All of my colleagues have gone home, but New York One has asked me to stay on scene.
Oh, by all means. Oh, by all means.
If I make it, he's sanitizing the keyboard. If I make it, then I make it. If I don't, tell my turtle I loved him.
Tell my turtle. Hi, everybody. My name's F. So when I'm not someone who usually shares a lot of my music. I like to write. It's part of like what my brain needs to do sometimes. And so I just want to thank everybody who made this thing possible. This is the second year we did it. We did it in quarantine from our homes last year, which was crazy. It's such an honor. I came on Tuesday, got to hear some stuff, got to hear some of these. I can't wait to hear more. Writing songs is a weird thing to do, just in general. So when they say write something about right now, that's scary. So yeah, so here's a song I wrote. I'm not trying to not say any more than that. Who am I? Who am I that I write down my life on a page, living life on a stage, singing musical problems. But that's the deal. Have to make it seem real, so real that it's hard to believe it could happen to me. But the best trick of all is there's no trick at all. As I crash into the sun, will I return? Or am I just another one who crashed into the sun? Just know that it's all for you. Know that it's all for you. So I fly, safety of death defied. I lay bare every tiny detail of the fragile and frail, and they pay just to watch me crash and burn, or to grow and to learn, or to bleed from the scars in my heart, all that ruby red art, and they cheer for the splatter. But if they cheer, does it matter if I crash into the sun? Will I return? Or am I just another one? Crashed into the sun. Just know that it's all for you. That it's all for you. Step right up and see the flames. Feel it for yourself. It's almost as if they're real. Don't feel bad for what's his name. He did it to himself, and he didn't even feel a thing. Just watch him sing. Crash into the sun. Will I return? Or is that just part of the fun? Crash into the sun. Just know that it's all for you. 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 Thank you, everybody.
F. Michael Haynie. You're virtuosic, my friend. You're clapping, and before we started today, he told me he likes to make the audience feel bad for clapping. So you fell into his trap. Congratulations. Our next performer, I'm going to read because I'm going to read the bios here. Born and raised in Singapore, Cheeyang is an award-winning singer-songwriter who writes at the intersection of queer, Asian, and immigrant stories. They have headlined around the world, including across the U.S., Bermuda, Taiwan, Shanghai, Hong Kong, and Singapore. He's written Eastbound, Maya, with an MFA from NYU. Cheeyang will be joined by Sorrels, who's an award-winning writer who juggles a dual career of professional choral singing and musical theater in New York City. A member of the esteemed choirs of St. John the Divine and Temple Emmanuel, and his songs have been heard throughout New York City spaces. Musicals in development include Maya as well, and Only Us. So please welcome Cheeyang and Eric. Also, you should all know that I know what you did last summer. Think about it. What am I wearing?
Hello, everyone. Wow, it's like so weird to be singing in the rain. Huh, do you get it? Also, it was so weird to like hear my bio read out loud because like, what does that mean? It's been so long since I've done a live performance, and this is what a way to come back to theater and live shows, right? Before I start, I wanted to share some statistics with everyone who's here, if you care to listen. Well, you don't have a choice, so you have to listen. In 2018 to 2019, in New York theater, 6% of the actors that were hired were Asian American. That's 6%. And according to another report that's coming out this summer, for every $1 that is spent on a white actor, 10 cents is spent on an Asian American or Asian actor. So just like have that in your mind for a second. And I think this entire year, this past year, yes, we've been in a pandemic and all that, but there's also a lot of like conversation around equity, racial equity, and for me, I write a lot of stuff that's Asian, queer, and immigrant-centric, and so today, Eric, who's my longtime collaborator, we wrote kind of like a love letter to Broadway, if you can consider that. So this is If You Were a Man. If you were a man, they would say I'm unwell, and laugh when I say that I'm under your spell. I'd hang up a poster of you on the wall and dream of the day that I'd answer your call. And they'd all say that I'm not your type, to accept that we're not meant to be. Oh, but I disagree, 'cause Broadway, you're meant for me. If you were a man, you would probably be white and hotter than me, but hey, that's alright. Your friends would be rich and you'd say you love art. You'd probably quote Sondheim and think you sound smart, and I'd roll my eyes and push you away, but you pull me right back in again. Could it ever be true that Broadway, I'm meant for you? But you're not a man, no, you're just a fable. No one's calling me, no more seats at the table. Then you shut down, then you left town. Now you say that you're coming back. Why should I stand and cheer? What am I doing here? If you were a man, I'd say get better soon, and hope that before long you're humming a tune, and maybe I tell you the tune should be mine. I don't care if I'm out of line, 'cause I miss your light
the way that you dance, but it's never with someone like me. We're all ready for your debut. If you're ready for something new, then I'll stand up and cheer for Broadway. 'Cause it's time that you see Broadway, we're meant to be.
Thank you.
Cheeyang and Eric Sorrels, thank you very much. That's beautiful. What a gorgeous song. Are you guys doing okay? Are you all right? I see some of us have donned a poncho or two. Good. How about you guys back there who don't have ponchos? Are you under an umbrella? You're good? Are you just of hardy stock and you can brave the elements? Yes, powerful. What are you guys most excited to see when Broadway starts to open up again? Talk to me. Hamilton? No. Hadestown, which is the first one out of the gate by a solid 2 weeks. Hadestown was hiding in secret and then said, you know what, we'll do it first. Yeah, it's beautiful. You're going to love it. Did you know that? Yeah, they're the first ones to open. But they waited until everyone else announced. What else are we excited to see? 6. Yeah, very excited to see. You have your ticket already? Those poor girls, do you know that their opening night was the night that the Broadway shut down. They were in the theater, they had their costumes on, they were ready to go, and had to go home on their opening night. So if you get a chance to see 6, clap extra hard for those ladies. They've earned that for sure. As all of these performers have, that's for darn sure. All right, I'm excited to welcome our next performer to the stage. You know him, you love him. And if you don't know him, you will love him. And if you don't love him, you don't have a heart. From Rock of Ages, Finding Neverland, and Once, this is the fantastic Matt Wolpe.
Thanks for coming out to the 19th Annual New York State Fair, everybody. Sorry about the weather, but we're here in the hoagie tent, and we hope that you'll stay with us. They've got gorgeous, gorgeous songs. Great job, everybody. Okay, this song, this song's called "Can't Bring Me Down." From the Bronx to the Battery, standing in line, uptown, downtown, whatever you like. It's the rush of the train as it passes you by, a face in the crowd that gets you high. It's a bite of the apple, a midnight slice tonight. In New York, I feel alive in New York. I'm a survivor in New York. Nothing can bring me down. Feel the heat of the street under Broadway lights. Yeah, believe in the energy and you'll take flight. Now you're walking too fast, don't get left behind. Got a million little things running around in your mind. When you finally stop, you take it all in and smile. You're in New York, you feel alive in New York. You're a survivor in New York. Nothing can bring you down. me miss my last train. Yeah, hold me in your arms till we close down this bar. Yeah, take me home, it's never far. Not when you're living in New York. I feel alive in New York. I'm a survivor in New York. Nothing can bring me down. Nothing can bring me down. Nothing can bring me down. No. From the Bronx to the Battery, they're standing in line. Thank you very much.
That's Matt Wolpe, everyone. Awesome. That got my heart rate up. Yeah, that's what the kids are calling a bop, for sure. Absolutely. All right, our next performer is fantastic. A generative artist and cultural dramaturg from Chicago. At the crux of her artistry is uplifting Black women and connecting underserved communities. The fabulous Amara Janae Brady. Hi, Amara.
We good? All right. Hey, everybody. How you doing? So when they asked me to write this song, I was like, oh, I don't have much nice to say about the American theater these days. You laughing, I'm so very serious. I mean, I'm looking forward to Mary McCall resigning and no news, no dues. So I wrote this song, and my relationship with the American theater is very much like my relationship with romance. This could be about the American theater, or it could be about a man who has not returned my text. It does not matter. This one happens to be about the American theater, so it's called Coming Home to You.
But I believe in us.
coming back home to you. Thanks, y'all.
There I am. Amara, Janae, Brady, everyone. Fantastic. I'm so wildly impressed with all of these performers and these new pieces. I'm sure you all are as well. All right. As I mentioned at the beginning of the program this evening, you have the power tonight to send 2 of these artists and their original work through to our final concert on Saturday, where they will be joined by a celebrity panel of judges. Just a quick red-hot recap for you. Josh Walker performed his piece, New York Lives in Me. Michael Haynie with Into the Sun. Cheeyang and Eric Sorrels with If You Were a Man. Matt Wolpe with Nothing Can Bring Me Down. And Amara, Janae, Brady with Coming Back to You. So, now is the time to take out your personal cellular device, put it in your hand, open up your browser and type in the following. tsq.org/Songs Belasco, which is spelled SONGSBELASCO, as in the Belasco Theater. Once again, that's tsq.org/Songs Belasco. BELASCO. Vote for the song that spoke most to you. I'd like to say hello to all of our friends who are watching the live stream. They are also voting from wherever they are at home, enjoying this incredible new music. I want to point out, I'm so honored to work with the Times Square Alliance. Their commitment to the Broadway community and to supporting and developing new artists is so true, so genuine, that even though we are moving people forward to participate in the final concert for bigger cash awards or prizes or whatever you want to think about it, every single one of these artists is being paid for their work here tonight and for their piece. And I think that's important to note during a time that artists and the performing arts in general have been hit so very, very hard over the last year. So we're very proud to be able to support artists in this way. So thank you very much, Times Square Alliance. All right, you've only got 3 minutes to get those votes in. Please do raise your hand when you've finished voting. You did a great job. No, what's happening? Uh-oh. Are you all getting the we dropped the ball thing? No? Do you want to try again? With the B, Belasco, BELASCO. B as in Ben. All right, as we're finishing up, normally at this time I would entertain you with some dance moves, but since it's raining and that just sounds, well, I don't know, horrible, let's play a little game. See how well educated you are in your Broadway show tune canon. The category is Broadway show tunes about rain. Go. Yell it out. Don't rain on my parade. Correct. Everyone, let's take it from Hey Mr. Ornstein. 5, 6, 7. Hey Mr. That's it. Keep going. I'll march my band out. If you're singing along, you're gay. And it's good because that's your month. Let's speed up. Your turn at bat, sir. At least I didn't fake it, ha, sir. I guess I didn't make it. Get ready for my love. I'm a comer. I've simply got a mark. Oh, who cares? Let's just take it to the end. Nobody knows rain on my parade. Good. Next. Who else knows a Broadway show tune about rain? Singing in the Rain. Excellent. There's also A Little Fall of Rain, but that one's very sad because Eponine dies, and I'm sorry if that spoiled Les Mis for anybody. Oh, Rain, I'm gonna live forever. Once on This Island, there's a song called Rain. That's a good one. What else do we have? It's Raining on Prom Night from the musical Grease, which is Artistic Triumph. And you've all been in Greece, haven't you, at some point? Everyone's been in Greece at some point. You've all been in Greece. You've all been in Annie, and a large handful of you have been in Oliver. Sophie's telling me to shut up. Thank God. What? All right, your votes have been tabulated and put into a pie chart that I just saw on a phone. So the two performances that we'll be seeing again on Saturday that we'll be performing for votes and for our judging panel, which includes some very distinguished people, including the director of New Artists at the Public Theater, Jack Phillips Moore. Also theater critic and creator of Token Theater Friends, Jose Solis, and Cambodian rock band playwright, Lauren Yee. So, make sure you're here with us on Saturday. Here we go. Our first piece that will be coming back to perform on Saturday. New York Lives in Josh Walker. Congratulations, Josh. And the other song that we'll be hearing again on Saturday, right here on Times Square, when it's gonna be a sunny 90-degree day. So, sorry everybody, come back. Would be Mr. Matt Wolpe. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you so very much for your talent. Thank you all so much for coming out in the drizzling, horrible rain to support artists. Thank you very much. On your way out, please see one on your way out. Like, we're already out. What are we talking about? But see one of our ushers. They have a QR code so you can take a survey and let us know how you thought this program went. Times Square Alliance is committed to making sure you have a great experience here in Times Square. With every survey filled out, you will get a chance to spin the big wheel for a cash prize. And I do want to point out that every spin is a win. So you will get cash for filling out that survey, no matter who you are or how good you are at spinning a big virtual wheel. We hope to see you again. We're here again tomorrow and on Saturday. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for supporting these artists once again. Stay safe, stay dry. My name is Ben Cameron and I love you. Bye-bye.
Cause